Are hot flashes, brain fog, and stubborn belly fat hijacking your life? Well, it doesn't have to be that way. I'm Mr. Menopause, and in today's episode, I'm revealing the proven nutrition, hydration, and fitness strategies that every woman needs to thrive during menopause without restrictive diets or punishing workouts. Now, if you're ready to finally feel confident, energized, and in control of your health, well, stay tuned because this could change everything. Welcome to the Mr. Menopause Show. Hello, it's Tafik here, Mr. Menopause here, and welcome to the Mr. Menopause Show, where I share proven, evidence-based knowledge, tools, and support to help you thrive through menopause with confidence and vitality. Now, today we're kicking off the first of our 4 powerful segments on nutrition, hydration, and exercise during menopause because what you eat and how you move can literally transform how you feel every day. Now, when I say nutrition is the foundation of your menopause journey, I don't mean that you have to overhaul your life overnight. I'm here to help you make simple, sustainable choices that fit your real life. Choices that not only improve your energy, but also help balance your hormones, stabilize your mood, and reduce the symptoms that have been wearing you down. Because menopause doesn't have to mean suffering in silence, and food is one of the easiest tools you have at your fingertips. Now, first, let's break down what's really happening during menopause. Your body's hormone levels, well, they shift dramatically, right? Estrogen declines, progesterone fluctuates wildly, and cortisol, which is your main stress hormone, it often spikes, especially if you're under chronic stress. Now, these hormonal shifts can lead to weight gain, fatigue, hot flashes, mood swings, and so much more. But by fueling your body with nutrient dense foods, you can build resilience, nourish your changing hormones, and feel more in control. Now, let's start with leafy greens like spinach, kale, collards, and Swiss chard. These powerhouses are rich in calcium and magnesium, which are absolutely essential for maintaining strong bones and reducing the risk of osteoporosis, something that every woman in menopause needs to take seriously. Magnesium also helps to calm your nervous system, easing anxiety and irritability. Next is berries. Think blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These are little antioxidant bombs that fight inflammation and oxidative stress. And those are 2 processes that accelerate aging and worsen menopause symptoms. Berries are also naturally low in sugar, so they also help to regulate blood sugar and reduce the roller coaster energy dips that so many women experience. Omega 3 rich foods like salmon, sardines, chia seeds, and flax seeds, even walnuts, are crucial. Omega 3s reduce inflammation, protect your heart, support your brain, and can even help regulate mood swings. According to a study published in Menopause Journal, women who increase their omega 3 intake experience fewer and less intense hot flashes compared to those who didn't. And I've seen countless women add more omega 3s to their meals and notice a real difference in mental clarity and emotional balance. And let's not forget lean proteins. Chicken, turkey, fish, and plant based options like lentils, beans, and tofu. Protein supports muscle maintenance, which is essential as you naturally lose lean muscle as you age. Remember, lean muscle keeps your metabolism humming along and supports healthy blood sugar levels, which can reduce cravings and fatigue. And then finally, healthy fats. Avocados, olive oil, nuts, and seeds. Forget the outdated idea that fat is bad. Healthy fats are essential for hormone production, brain health, and maintaining that vibrant, supple skin you all want. They also help you feel full and satisfied, reducing your chances of grabbing processed junk foods when cravings hit. Now, here's what I want you to understand. Weight gain during menopause isn't just about calories, it's about hormones. And many women tell me, I'm eating the same as I always have, but suddenly I'm gaining weight around my middle. Well, that's because shifting hormones signal your body to store fat, especially visceral fat around your organs. Your body sees this fat as backup energy sources during times of stress or perceived famine. When estrogen drops, your metabolism can slow down. And that's why eating nutrient dense foods is key. It supports hormone balance, keeps your metabolism active, and helps your body do what it wants to do naturally, which is heal, restore, and maintain balance. One of my clients, Deanna, she actually shared how frustrated she was with unexplained weight gain during menopause. But after starting a nutrition plan that was rich in leafy greens, omega 3s, and lean proteins, she began feeling like herself again within weeks. Her energy returned, her mood stabilized, and her hot flashes eased. She told me, she said, for the first time in years, I woke up feeling rested and hopeful. While adding in nourishing foods is your first priority, knowing what to dial back on is equally important. High sugary foods, refined carbs, and processed snacks cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, which not only drain your energy, but also increase fat storage, especially around the belly. Now, these foods can worsen mood swings, and hot flashes can become more intense. Also, alcohol and caffeine are triggers for hot flashes, sleep disturbances, and mood instability as well. Now, does this mean that you need to give them up entirely? No, but understanding how they affect your symptoms, that empowers you to make choices that serve you instead of sabotaging you. Moderation is key, and paying attention to how your body responds will tell you how much you can tolerate without setting off those miserable symptoms. Now, a 2019 study from North American Menopause Society showed that women who reduced alcohol by just 50% reported significantly lower nighttime hot flashes and better sleep. That's a simple shift with big results. See, it doesn't need to be overwhelming or restrictive either. So here's how easy it can be. First, swap sugary granola bars for a handful of nuts and berries. Replace white bread with sprouted grain or whole grain bread. Trade flavored yogurts with added sugar for plain Greek yogurt with fresh berries. And instead of evening cocktails, try sparkling water with a splash of cranberry and lime. Remember, each of these swaps helps to stabilize blood sugar, reduces inflammation, and nourishes your hormones, setting the stage for better energy, clearer thinking, and fewer menopause symptoms. In fact, another client, Lisa, she once said, I thought changing my diet would mean losing everything I loved. But the swaps that you taught me were easy, and I don't feel deprived. I feel empowered. Your body wants to heal. You just have to give it the right tools. I always tell my clients, your body wants to be healthy. It wants to be balanced. But it can't do it if you don't give it what it needs. When you feed your body nutrient-rich foods, you're not just eating to lose weight or check a box. You're giving your body the building blocks that it needs to rebalance your hormones, heal your gut, strengthen your bones, and clear out toxins. This is why focusing on whole foods is so much more effective than just jumping on the latest diet trends. Diets like keto, paleo, or intermittent fasting, they might work for some, but they're often unsustainable long term. Sustainable health is built on creating a way of eating that can you can live with for the rest of your life. That's adaptable, one that makes you feel good, that fuels your hormones and supports your mental and emotional well-being. As I like to say, if your diet feels like punishment, it's not the right plan. Food should support you, not stress you out. And a little bit more on leafy greens, berries, and healthy fats and why these are menopause must haves in your diet. Well, leafy greens like kale and Swiss chard, well, they don't just support bone health, right? They also help to reduce bloating and support liver detoxification, which is essential because your liver processes estrogen. And when your liver is overworked by alcohol, processed foods, or environmental toxins, well, it can't keep hormones balanced, making symptoms like mood swings or irregular cycles way worse. Berries, with their unique blend of antioxidants like anthocyanins, well, they support brain health and memory. A study in Annals of Neurology found that women who ate berries regularly delayed cognitive aging by 2.5 years. A powerful argument to sprinkle berries on your breakfast or snack on them daily. And then healthy fats, including monounsaturated fats from olive oil and polyunsaturated fat from walnuts, don't just improve hormone production. They also increase the absorption of fat soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which are vitamins essential for skin health, immune function, and even mood stability. Now, you might not immediately think of your gut when you think of menopause, but gut health is a game changer. Your gut microbiome helps to regulate estrogen levels by breaking down and recycling hormones. An unhealthy gut can disrupt this process, leading to estrogen dominance or estrogen depletion, both of which can make menopause symptoms worse. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Endocrinology found that women who have diverse gut bacteria had milder menopause symptoms, including fewer hot flashes and better mood. So, how do you support your gut health? Well, add fiber rich foods like leafy greens, berries, beans, and fermented foods like sauerkraut and kimchi. This combination feeds your good bacteria and helps your body metabolize hormones more effectively. Now, before we head into the deep dive I'm going into on hydration, did you know that by the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated? In menopause, it increases the risk of dehydration because declining estrogen affects your body's ability to retain moisture. That's why it's so common to experience dry skin, vaginal dryness, and even dry eyes during menopause. Drinking enough water helps to regulate body temperature, reduces bloating, and can even ease constipation, a common complaint during menopause. It also supports kidney health, helping your body to clear out toxins and reduces the risk of urinary tract infections. A good starting goal is to drink half your body weight in ounces of water every day. So if you weigh 160 pounds, that's 80 ounces of water, which is 10 8-ounce glasses of water daily. But remember, for every cup of coffee or wine, that means you need to add an extra glass of water to stay balanced. Also, hydration impacts so much more. So get ready because coming up next, I am pulling back the curtain on the hydration mistakes that could be sabotaging your energy, revealing exactly how much water you need to balance your hormones, and I'm sharing the surprising everyday habits that can help you stay vibrant and focused. You don't want to miss what's coming up next, right here on the Mr. Menopause Show. So stay tuned, and I'll see you after this.
If menopause has left you confused, overwhelmed, or just plain exhausted from searching for answers, you're not alone. That's exactly why the Mr. Menopause newsletter was created, to help you stop guessing and start understanding. Curated by certified menopause and healthy aging strategist Tafik Akir, this newsletter delivers expert tips, practical solutions, and zero fluff, just the real support you've been looking for. You'll get clear, actionable info to help you take control of your symptoms, your mindset, and your menopause journey. Women everywhere are craving guidance they can trust. Now you'll have it, delivered straight to your inbox. The support you deserve shouldn't be that hard to find. Click the link in the description or visit mrmenopause.com to subscribe today.
Welcome back. I'm Tafik Akir, Mr. Menopause here, and this is the Mr. Menopause Show. In this segment, we are diving deep into hydration, the simplest, most overlooked secret for thriving through menopause. We'll also uncover hidden food and lifestyle traps that could be sabotaging your progress and show you exactly how to shift them so your body can find balance and relief. Now, hydration isn't just about quenching your thirst. Water is the transport system for every nutrient you eat, carrying vitamins, minerals, and oxygen to your cells so that they can do their jobs as well. When you're dehydrated, even slightly, your body's processes slow down. Your metabolism drags, your energy drops, and your mind feels foggy. During menopause, hydration becomes even more critical because estrogen helps to regulate fluid balance. And as estrogen declines, your body loses its ability to retain water. That's why so many women suddenly notice dry skin, dry eyes, vaginal dryness, and increased UTIs during menopause and perimenopause. Now, a study in the Journal of North American Menopause Society found that women who improved their daily water intake by 30% reported fewer hot flashes and night sweats within weeks. This is a simple, free tool that you can start using right now, and it doesn't require an expensive supplement or complicated program, right? Now, one area that often surprises my clients is how directly hydration affects their brain. Even mild mild dehydration, as little as 1 to 2% of body water loss, has been shown in studies to impair attention, memory, and mood. And during menopause, when brain fog and forgetfulness are already common, being dehydrated just makes those issues feel exponentially worse. Now, I've had clients tell me they thought that they needed expensive brain supplements, but once they just committed to better hydration, they noticed clearer thinking and sharper focus within days. In fact, my client Teresa described it perfectly. She said, "It felt like someone turned the lights back on in my head just by drinking water." Now, earlier I mentioned that by the time you're thirsty, that you're already dehydrated. And menopause symptoms can make it even harder to recognize the symptoms that your body sends. And here are signs that you may need more water right now that you don't know: dry mouth or sticky feeling in your throat, headaches or lightheadedness, fatigue or unexplained brain fog, constipation or bloating, skin that looks dull or feels tight. See, even mild dehydration can magnify menopause symptoms like hot flashes, dizziness, or difficulty focusing as well, which is why drinking enough water every day is a non negotiable step in your menopause toolkit. Now, again, you want to aim for half your body weight in ounces of water daily. For example, 160 pounds, target for 80 ounces a day, roughly 10 cups. And remember, for every cup of coffee or caffeinated tea you drink or alcohol, add an extra glass of water as well. Right? And this is important because alcohol and caffeine are diuretics. You also want to increase your intake on hot days, during exercise, or when you're feeling stressed, since cortisol increases water loss. To make it easier, carry a reusable water bottle everywhere you go. I've had clients tell me this one simple habit helped them go from drinking 2 cups a day to reaching their hydration goals consistently. And they felt more energized within days as well. Now, plain water is powerful, but adding electrolytes can take your hydration to the next level. Electrolytes like potassium, magnesium, and sodium help your body absorb water more effectively. Now, during menopause, when hot flashes and night sweats can cause extra fluid loss, replenishing electrolytes can make a world of difference. See, you don't need sugary sports drinks. Instead, try coconut water, in moderation, of course, homemade electrolyte water by throwing in a pinch of Himalayan pink salt, a squeeze of lemon, and a splash of 100% fruit juice. Eating potassium rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, or avocados. And these small additions can make you better hydrated and help to reduce symptoms like dizziness or weakness that can happen when your body loses too many minerals through sweat. Now, please keep in mind that just like some foods support your journey, others can undermine it, causing dehydration, inflammation, as well as hormonal chaos. Salty processed foods like chips, fast food, frozen meals, well, these can cause water retention, bloating, and increase your body's need for water. Excess sodium is a leading cause of high blood pressure in midlife women as well. Then there's refined carbs like white bread, pastries, and sweets that can spike blood sugar, trigger inflammation, and worsen hot flashes. They also require extra water for your body to process them. Artificial sweeteners, so diet sodas and sugar free treats, can disrupt gut bacteria, increase cravings, and sometimes worsen bloating. Some studies suggest they may interfere with insulin sensitivity as well, making menopause weight gain more stubborn. Next is highly processed meats like sausages, deli meats, and bacon, which contain nitrates, excess salt, and preservatives that can burden your liver and increase inflammation. Now, replacing these foods with whole, nutrient dense options can dramatically improve how you feel and how your body handles menopause transitions. Now, here is a quick action plan that I've used with my clients over the years to help them get started. And I think that you can use this to start right away as well. First, just flavor your water naturally. Add cucumber, lemon, mint, or berries to make it more enjoyable. Second, set reminders on your phone to take a sip every 30 minutes throughout the day. And third, eat your water. That's right, many fruits and vegetables like watermelon, cucumbers, and oranges are over 90% water. And fourth, replace one processed snack a day with a hydrating option like celery and nut butter or a smoothie with leafy greens. And fifth, keep a hydration log for a week to see where you improve. Many clients are shocked to see how little water they actually drink. Now, here's how you can put everything that you've learned today into action. You can track your water intake for the next 3 days. You can add one more glass of water each day to get closer to your goal. Pay attention to your energy, sleep, and mental clarity, and I guarantee that you're going to feel the difference. Now, I also want to clear up some of the most common misconceptions that I hear about hydration as well. Things like coffee doesn't count towards my water intake. Wrong. Now, while coffee is a mild diuretic, it still contributes to your overall fluid intake. Just remember to balance it with some extra. Now, I also want to clear up some of the most common misconceptions that I hear about hydration. First is coffee doesn't count towards my water intake. Wrong. Now, while coffee is a mild diuretic, it still contributes to your overall fluid intake. Just remember to balance it with extra water. Two is I only need to drink when I'm thirsty. Well, by the time thirst kicks in, you're already behind. Regular sips throughout the day are essential for proper hydration. Next is clear urine means I'm overhydrated. Not necessarily. Clear or light yellow urine usually indicates good hydration. It's only a problem if you're forcing excess water beyond your needs. And next is water alone is enough after exercise. Not always. If you sweat a lot, replenishing electrolytes helps to prevent dehydration and prevents muscle cramps. Now, it's also important to note that your gut health matters for hydration and hormones as well. Your gut doesn't just digest food, it helps to regulate estrogen metabolism, and healthy digestion depends on adequate hydration. So, if you're constipated or your gut is sluggish, your body reabsorbs excess estrogen from your stool, throwing your hormonal balance further off. Fiber from leafy greens, berries, and whole grains, well, they act like a sponge, absorbing water and moving waste out of your body. But without enough water, fiber can actually back up instead of helping. This is why hydration and nutrition go hand in hand. You can eat the best foods in the world, but without water, your body can't move them through your digestive system effectively. Now, another key benefit of hydration that many people overlook is its direct impact on your immune health. Dehydration can slow the production of lymph, a clear fluid that moves white blood cells and nutrients throughout your body, helping you to fight off infections, right? Now, during menopause, when hormone changes can weaken immune defenses, staying well hydrated, well, it gives your immune system the support it needs to protect you from colds, flus, and other bugs. In fact, a 2022 study in nutrients found that individuals who stayed consistently hydrated experienced fewer days of illness each year compared to those who fell below hydration recommendations. And this is yet another reason hydration isn't just about comfort, it's an essential daily practice for your long term health. To go beyond the basics and keep your energy consistent, you can try these next level hydration habits as well. One, drink a glass of water as soon as you wake up. This jumpstarts your metabolism and helps your body flush overnight toxins. Next, keep a glass of water by your workspace so it's always in sight because out of sight often means out of mind. Next, pair each meal with a glass of water to aid digestion and prevent overeating. Also, add chia seeds to your water once or twice a week. They absorb up to 10 times of their weight in water, helping you stay hydrated longer while adding fiber and omega 3s. And you want to use a hydration tracking app to gamify your water intake and keep you accountable. And here's another quick hydration challenge. Over the next 2 days, write down the times you drink water and what you're doing when you remember to hydrate. You might discover patterns like only drinking with meals or forgetting to drink at work that you can adjust to make your hydration habits automatic. Clients who complete this simple exercise often double their water intake without even realizing it. Just by seeing where they were missing opportunities to sip, they were able to fill in the gaps. In fact, I worked with a client named Sandra who felt like she was dragging through every day. She had tried every diet supplement and workout, but nothing worked. When we tracked her water intake, she was only drinking about 3 cups of water a day, far below what her body actually needed. By gradually increasing her intake to 70 ounces daily and replacing her afternoon soda with herbal tea, Sandra's energy soared, her headaches disappeared, and even her stubborn constipation improved. She said, I thought I needed another miracle diet, but I just needed to drink more water. And the great part is that hydration is simple, but it's so powerful. Now, as we wrap up on hydration, remember drinking enough water isn't just about reducing menopause symptoms, it's about giving your body what it needs to move, build strength, and to heal. Now, coming up next, we're going to explore how exercise can work hand in hand with your nutrition and hydration strategies to boost your energy, improve your mood, and help you feel stronger than you have in years. So stay tuned because we're diving into the movement secrets that can help you reclaim your vitality, manage menopause weight, and build a body you love. You won't want to miss these simple, proven strategies to start feeling empowered and unstoppable right here on the Mr. Menopause Show. And I'll see you after this.
Clients are raving about Tawfiq Akhir, widely known as Mr. Menopause, for helping them manage menopause and healthy aging with confidence, grace, and complete autonomy. Don't just take my word for it, listen for yourself.
Don't have flashes, Tawfiq. I don't have hot flashes. That's crazy. Isn't that great?
I have diabetes. My A1C, which is the amount of sugar you have in your blood over a 3-month period, was an 8.6, which is horrible. It's just really, really awful. And so I went to the doctor like a week and a half after the 8-week program, and it was a 5.6. Now that's better than normal people have. My doctor took me off medication. It's just crazy.
I sleep better, absolutely. I have a lot more energy during the day.
I highly recommend it for those who are struggling with weight loss, obesity, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugar, because my numbers have come down.
My back got lift. I have a little bit of abs, and my arms looks great.
Tawfiq is very motivational. He sends daily emails. He's available if you have any questions. It's just a great program. Excuse me. He just changed my life. He just gave me a life back that I just didn't think I could have, and I'm so grateful for him. And he dedicated 100%, 125% to us.
Feeling inspired? Take the first step to menopause empowerment. Complete the free Menopause Readiness Quiz at menopausereadinessquiz.com to see if one of Tawfiq's programs can help change your life. You deserve support. You deserve to thrive. Complete the quiz today.
Welcome back. I'm Tawfiq Akhir, Mr. Menopause here, and you're watching the Mr. Menopause Show. Now, in this segment, we are diving into one of the most transformative yet misunderstood parts of thriving through menopause, and that is movement. So today, you're going to discover why exercise isn't about punishing your body, but about empowering it, and how even simple changes in your daily routine can make you feel stronger, more energized, and more in control of your body and life than you felt in years. Now, the reason why exercise matters more during menopause than ever before is because during menopause, declining estrogen and progesterone actually affect nearly every system in your body, from metabolism to mood, bones to brain. Exercise isn't just for weight management, it's a powerful tool to protect your heart, support your brain, strengthen your bones, and reduce menopause symptoms. A 2019 study in menopause found that women who engage in regular physical activity experience up to 60% fewer hot flashes than sedentary women. And research published in JAMA Psychiatry showed that exercise significantly reduced anxiety and depression in midlife women, even better than some medications. But here's the truth: you don't need punishing boot camps or hours on the treadmill to get results. The right exercise at the right intensity can meet your body where it is now, support your hormone balance, and help you rebuild confidence. Now, one of the most harmful benefits that I hear from clients is that they suffer through intense workouts to see results. Well, first of all, that's not a benefit. And the reality is, consistency matters far more than intensity. In fact, punishing workouts can spike cortisol, which is the stress hormone, which can worsen menopause symptoms like weight gain, insomnia, and fatigue. I often tell clients, if your workouts leave you so drained that you can't function the rest of your day, you're overdoing it. Exercise should leave you feeling invigorated, not incapacitated. Movement needs to support your metabolism and bones moving forward, right? As estrogen declines, your risk of osteoporosis skyrockets. Estrogen is critical for maintaining bone density, and without it, bones weaken faster, increasing risk of fractures. But weight bearing exercises like walking, resistance training, and body weight movements, well, they stimulate bone building cells. They slow down and reverse bone loss, and at the same time, building lean muscle helps boost your resting metabolic rate, meaning that you burn more calories even when you're not exercising. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, women who strength train at least twice a week gain significantly less visceral fat. And that's the dangerous belly fat that increased the risk of heart disease, right? And that's compared to women who didn't lift weights. Now, here's the winning formula that I teach every client: strength train at least 2 to 3 times per week. And this can include resistance bands, free weights, or body weight exercises like squats, lunges, or push ups. Strength training helps to maintain muscle, supports metabolism, strengthens bones, and improves posture. Next, do cardio 2 to 3 times per week. And this doesn't have to be running marathons, right? In fact, I highly recommend low impact cardio. Things like brisk walking, dancing, cycling, or low impact cardio, kickboxing all count. Cardio strengthens your heart, improves circulation, and helps to manage weight. Then there's flexibility and balance work up to 2 times per week, like yoga, Pilates, Tai Chi, or simple stretching keeps your joints limber, improves balance, which reduces fall risk, and supports mental relaxation. I call this the move, build, and balance approach, a trio of strategies that together address all the changes your body faces during and after menopause. Now, exercise shouldn't feel like punishment. And the best workout is one that you'll do consistently because you enjoy it. Maybe it's salsa dancing in your living room, gardening vigorously in your backyard, or taking long hikes in nature. Movement doesn't have to happen in a gym to count. One client, Jennifer, rediscovered her love for roller skating after 25 years. She told me it doesn't feel like exercise at all. It feels like freedom. She started skating 3 times per week and ended up losing inches around her waist, sleeping better, and feeling more confident in every part of her life. You know, many women I work with share that walking into a gym or fitness class can feel intimidating, like everyone's staring, or maybe you just don't know what to do, right? Well, here's what I want you to remember: everyone started as a beginner. And no one in that gym is really paying attention to you, as much attention to you as you think, right? They're really focusing on themselves, believe me. Now, your health journey is about you, no one else. Block out everyone else around you. You aren't there for them, you're there for you. But if that's not working, start at home if it helps you to build confidence. Online workouts or simple body weight routines in your living room are perfect ways to begin. In fact, many of my online workout programs combine all the elements of strength, cardio, core, balance, and flexibility. You can head over to my website, mrmenopause.com, and check out the programs page to learn more. Now, if you're a beginner, a simple, effective routine that you can try right now with no equipment is just first body weight squats. You can do 10 to 15 squats. Next is wall push ups. Again, 10 to 15 wall push ups. Standing lunges, doing about 8 to 10 reps on each leg, and chair dips, 8 to 10 reps as well, and even standing calf raises, 10 to 15 reps. Now, This is a powerful circuit routine. Now, I do recommend that you do some resting, maybe about 30 to 60 seconds of rest between each exercise, especially if you're new to this. And this routine actually targets your entire body, supports your metabolism, strengthens your bones, and builds confidence in less than 20 minutes. Now, if you're so beginner that you have no clue what I'm talking about, I've got you covered. Be sure to subscribe to my newsletter at mrmenopause.com because towards the end of the week, all of my subscribers get a companion workbook designed to help you implement the things that I'm sharing in this episode, including a tutorial on the beginner workout. Then there is the power of NEAT. You may have heard of this before, NEAT. And this is movements that you do outside of the gym, and it's known as non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT, NEAT. It includes all the little ways that you move throughout the day. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator, parking further from your space, pacing while on the phone, or gardening. Research shows that increasing NEAT can burn hundreds of calories every day and reduce menopause weight gain without structured workouts. Try setting a goal to add 2,000 steps per day above your current range as well. That's roughly 20 minutes of brisk walking, and watch your energy, your mood, and your waistline improve over time. And then, of course, there's mind body connection with exercise for emotional health. One of the things I see consistently is that women who move their bodies also shift their mindset. Exercise helps release not just physical tension, but emotional stress. It gives you a place to process feelings, clear your head, and reconnect with yourself. Whether it's a quiet yoga session that centers your thoughts or a brisk walk that helps you blow off some steam, movement can be a form of moving meditation. A growing body of research also shows that regular exercise may even delay cognitive decline, reduce the risk of Alzheimer's, and improve decision making as you age. Now, while technically exercise is a stressor on the body, it can be a positive one. Too much intense exercise, however, can keep cortisol chronically elevated. And during menopause, when cortisol naturally trends higher, excessive high intensity training can lead to stubborn belly fat, increased cravings, and poor sleep. A balanced approach is with moderate cardio, strength training, and restorative practices like yoga combined. And this helps you to reap the benefits of exercise without tipping into chronic stress. Exercise is great for better sleep as well. Did you know that women who exercise regularly fall asleep faster? They spend more time in deep sleep and they wake up feeling more refreshed. Studies in sleep medicine reviews found that midlife women who include moderate exercise 4 to 5 times per week reduced insomnia and night sweats by up to 40%. The key is timing, though. Avoid intense workouts within 2 hours of bedtime, as they can temporarily raise your heart rate and core body temperature, making it harder for you to fall asleep. And we cannot ignore how exercise supports mental health during menopause either. Exercise isn't just about physical results, it's one of the most effective ways to boost your mood and emotional resilience as well. Regular movement triggers the release of endorphins, your body's natural feel good hormones, and reduces levels of stress and like cortisol and adrenaline as well. Now, a 2020 study in menopause reported that women who exercise at least 3 times per week experience 40% fewer episodes of irritability, sadness, or anxiety. 47%, y'all. Movement can also improve self confidence, body image, helping you feel more comfortable and confident in your own skin. As a matter of fact, I'll never forget working with Sylvia, who was frustrated after gaining 20 pounds during perimenopause. She tried every diet, but nothing stuck. Together, we built a plan that combined short strength training workouts at home with daily 30-minute walks. Sylvia didn't just lose inches, she reported feeling more energized, sleeping better, and reconnecting with the joyful, confident woman she thought she'd lost. Her success wasn't from punishing herself. It came from consistency, compassion, and meeting her body where it is. That's what I want for you. And here's some common mistakes to avoid when starting a movement and physical activity routine. Avoid doing too much too soon because overtraining can spike cortisol, leaving you exhausted and increase the risk of injury. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Focus on your progress, not anyone else's. Avoid skipping rest days. Recovery is where your body rebuilds and gets stronger. Avoid ignoring warning signs as well, because pain is your body's way of saying, look, something's not right here. So listen to it and modify movements if needed. And remember, a sustainable movement plan is one that feels good, supports your energy, and leaves you looking forward to your next session. This week, I invite you to choose one new way to move your body: a morning stretch routine, a 10-minute walk after dinner, trying a short strength workout, or doing an afternoon yoga video. Commit to it 3 times per week and track how you feel. You may be surprised how even small steps can spark big changes. Now, as we wrap up our movement mastery segment, remember, exercise isn't about punishing your body. It's about celebrating what it can do, supporting your hormones, and feeling your best. Now, coming up next, it is time for Ask Mr. Menopause, where I answer your bold, brilliant, and unfiltered menopause questions. You don't want to miss it right here on the Mr. Menopause Show. See you after this. Hey there, it's Tafika Kier, Mr. Menopause here, and let's be real. Menopause is confusing. Your doctor rushes you, your friends are just as lost, and Google, well, don't even go there. That's why I created Ask Mr. Menopause, your chance to get real answers to the real questions that you've been too frustrated, embarrassed, or exhausted to ask. Each week I tackle a new theme, like hormone imbalance, libido changes, brain fog, weight gain, and so much more. Get evidence-based answers, feel heard, seen, and supported. No shame, no fluff, no judgment. So, if you've got questions, big or small, head to askmrmenopause.com or click the link in the description to submit your question now. Your body deserves answers, and I'm here to help you get them. Submit now at askmrmenopause.com. Welcome back. I'm Tafika Kier, Mr. Menopause here, and this is Ask Mr. Menopause on the Mr. Menopause Show, where I answer your bold, brilliant, and often unspoken questions about menopause. Also, remember, if you have a question that you'd like me to answer, head over to askmrmenopause.com. Now, let's dive into today's 6 key questions that reflect what's top of mind for women across the country. Question 1 from Patricia in Seattle, Washington, and she asks, what are the top nutrients I should focus on during menopause to support my health naturally? All right, well, that is a fantastic question, Patricia, by the way. Now, beyond the basics, there are subtle ways these nutrients work together during menopause, right? Fiber doesn't just support digestion. It helps to clear excess estrogen metabolites, which can actually reduce bloating and irritability. Protein is vital because many women lose up to 8% of muscle mass after they're 40, right? And that's accelerated during menopause. Protein is vital because many women lose up to 8% of muscle mass per decade after 40, accelerating in menopause. So building and maintaining muscle helps you to feel stronger and avoid frailty as well. And then with omega-3s, they not only reduce inflammation, but can lower the risk of heart disease, which climbs after menopause. Of course, calcium and vitamin D are irreplaceable for maintaining bone strength, magnesium to balance mood swings, and regulating neurotransmitters like serotonin as well. And then look, a few other options that you may want to consider would be adding hemp seeds to smoothies for plant protein and omega-3s, or roasted chickpeas with spices for a crunchy, high fiber snack. You can also try sardines because they're high in calcium and vitamin D, and they also are pretty tasty for people who like them, right? So just remember, when you fuel your body with these nutrients, that you're not just eating well, right? You're giving your hormones the tools that they need to thrive. I hope that helps. Question 2 is from Lauren in Miami, Florida. Lauren in Miami, Florida. And she says that, can staying hydrated really reduce hot flashes, and how much water is enough? Well, Lauren, it's really amazing how simple hydration can actually make a huge difference. Dehydration can make your body more sensitive to temperature fluctuations, which will intense your hot flashes. But staying hydrated keeps your core temperature more stable, which can soften the intensity of the heat surges. And look, here are a few strategies that I use with my clients that may help you. First is drink a glass of water before each meal to spread hydration across your day, right? You can also add coconut water, make sure that it's unsweetened, and you can do this a couple times per week to add some electrolytes. You can keep a reusable water bottle in your car, on your desk, or by your bed so that you never have an excuse to skip water as well. Because I've seen clients who went from 6 hot flashes a day to 2 by simply upping hydration and limiting their alcohol and caffeine consumption. Hydration may not eliminate the hot flashes, but it's one way of easing the frequency and the severity of them. Now, question 3 is from Kim in Denver, Colorado, who asks, I'm new to menopause. What types of fitness should I focus on to ease symptoms and support my health? All right, Kim. Well, you're not alone in wondering this, right? This is one of the top questions that I receive. And the best approach combines strength, cardio, flexibility, and NEAT, as I mentioned earlier, non exercise activity thermogenesis, which I talked about, right? But here's the key. Adapt your routine to your current energy and avoid comparing yourself to your past self, right? First, try a 10-minute strength mini circuit on your busy days, right? Squats, lunges, push ups. Use short movement stacks like marching in place or gentle stretching every hour at work. You can also sign up for a class or find an online community for accountability. And you can even journal how you feel after each workout to connect the effort with the benefits like better mood, better sleep. And even again, 10 to 15 minutes a day can change everything. You don't have to do hours of this stuff, right? Now, question 4 is from Yasmin. Hello, Yasmin. My mother's name was Yasmin, by the way. Slightly different spelling and pronunciation, though. But I do believe that it means the same thing. I believe so. I may be wrong, though. Okay, well, anyways, the question is coming from Boston, Massachusetts. And Yasmin asks, I'm overwhelmed with sugar and carb cravings. How can I manage these without feeling deprived? Excellent question, Yasmin. Cravings are often your body's way of asking for like stability, right? Hormonal fluctuations can drop serotonin, blood sugar, triggering a desire for quick energy from carbs. Some strategies that can help you here would be to increase protein at breakfast. Studies do show that a high protein morning meal helps to reduce cravings later in the day. You can also include magnesium rich foods like dark chocolate or almonds, which can help to ease sugar urges. Stay ahead of your hunger and eat every 3 to 4 hours to keep your blood sugar stable as well. And also drink a big glass of water when cravings hit, because remember, dehydration can mask itself as hunger. Right. In fact, my client Leslie, she started having smoothies with protein, chia, and berries every morning. Her cravings dropped by 70% in just 2 weeks. So, managing cravings is really about preemptively giving your body what it needs before the craving starts, not to rely on your willpower alone. Hope that helps. Question number 5 is from Denise in Phoenix, Arizona. And she says, I want better sleep, but I hate waking up to pee. How can I balance hydration and sleep quality? All right, another great question, Denise. Well, it's a balance that many women struggle with. Your kidneys naturally slow urine production at night, but this process can falter with age or hormonal shifts that happen in menopause. And that's why timing hydration is key. So include water-rich foods earlier in your day, like citrus, melons, or soups. Also, elevate your legs before bed for about 10 to 15 minutes. This helps to shift excess fluid from your legs back into circulation so your body can eliminate it before sleep. You can also stretch before bed to ease tension, which helps to both with both sleep and fluid distribution. And another thing to remember is that better hydration habits that start during the day are the secret to sleeping peacefully at night. right? And then finally, we have question number 6 from Sarah in New York, who asks, I have a busy job and kids. How can I build a sustainable fitness and nutrition routine? All right, Sarah, your situation is so relatable because 90% of my clients over the past 20 years are busy moms, right? So it's all about the right type of consistency, right? Consistency is built on making strategic, healthy choices easy and realistic. You can stack habits like linking a workout to something you already do, like stretching while watching the news or doing squats while you're washing dishes. Use Sunday evenings to plan your meals and workouts for the week. You can also involve your family, cook together, dance together, or take weekend hikes. And also keep healthy snacks visible, a fruit bowl on the counter or veggie sticks that are pre-cut in the fridge. Give yourself grace as well because progress is not perfect. A missed day doesn't erase all your efforts. It's just one step in a bigger picture, in a bigger journey. The goal is not perfection, it is progress. And progress comes from small, repeatable steps, right? And I hope these responses, answered all the questions that I received today. And remember to go to askmrmenopause.com if you want to send your question. Again, I hope that I answered all of the questions that were asked today with some efficiency and some tools that you can actually use to move forward. If you want a deeper dive, you can also go to the Menopause Readiness Quiz. Take the quiz because it'll let you know where you are in your menopause journey as far as awareness and understanding. And if I have a program that can help, it will recommend which program that is based on your responses. Now, I want to thank you all so much for submitting those incredible questions. And remember, your journey matters. And when you ask your questions, you actually are helping others to feel seen and supported as well. So keep sending your questions to Ask Mr. Menopause, and I'll be back in the next episode to answer more. All right, this is the Mr. Menopause Show. I hope you got value today. I'm Mr. Menopause, your host, your guide and ally, here to take this journey with you every step of the way. And remember, you deserve to feel informed, empowered, and confident every step of the way. I'm Tafika Akir, and until next time, stay safe and be well.
Do you feel confused, anxious, or overwhelmed by menopause? If the answer is yes, don't let menopause hold you back another moment. Take the first step in controlling your long-term vitality with Mr. Menopause's complimentary Menopause Readiness Quiz. Tafik Akhir, widely known as Mr. Menopause, is a licensed, certified, and award-winning menopause strategist and the go-to source for reliable menopause support. He knows that our level of menopause awareness will determine whether we thrive through menopause or barely survive it. Go to menopausereadinessquiz.com to simply answer 20 quick questions to receive personalized insights about your level of menopause awareness and get the tools to confidently take control of your menopause journey and improve your overall quality of life. Complete the Menopause Readiness Quiz today